So this is Pepe's chart right after it got listed on Binance at this top here, and the price action that followed right after it. And this is Shiba Inu's chart, and this is the top when it was listed on Binance, and this is what happened. So why I'm showing you this is because we're going to compare Pepe's chart against Shiba Inu chart and try to figure out what's going on here with Pepe, and potentially be looking at a massive pump up coming up for Pepe Coin in the following months. This is what we're going to exactly discuss in this video here. We're gonna go into details on why Pepe Coin could pull up a Shiba Inu or a Dogecoin move here. So if we look at the Shiba Inu chart here, we can see that this support here right after it got listed on Binance here held so well for a long period of time right before we got this pump up here. And on Pepe Coin right now we're seeing the same pattern forming up here, a very bullish pattern. And as we've seen on my previous video here on the weekend, when I exactly predicted that Pepe Coin would go on a pump during the weekend, and this is exactly what happened in the weekend. But on this video here we have something different. This is what I'm thinking on Pepe Coin here for the long term. What we got for Pepe Coin here, is it going to pull a Shiba Inu or even higher? And if we look at the support here on Shiba Inu, we can see that it held so well, and the problem it took so long that people just forgot about it, and until one day it just pumped out of nowhere. And this pump here was about a 10x move here on Shiba Inu. And the point is, if we look at Shiba Inu chart, we can see that in this period here Shiba Inu was around a $2 billion market cap. As for Pepe Coin here, it's standing around a $600 million market cap, which is way lower than where Shiba Inu was back then here, which means that if we get a pump on Pepe Coin, this would be much higher than the one we've seen on Shiba or the one we've seen on Doge. Especially also Pepe here is in a bear market and pulled off this move here. Now the question is, will Pepe Coin hold the support, and will Pepe Coin keep ranging here for a long period of time before we see this move up here? And it all depends on what we're seeing right now in the US debt ceiling, as Joe Biden urges Republic to compromise. Joe Biden is hoping for the Feds to pivot and stop raising rates, and we have the FOMC coming up this Wednesday. So it all comes to this moment here. As of the 1st of June, the US debt ceiling has to come to a term, and they have to find a solution for that, and this would be a very important playing factor here for cryptocurrencies and especially Bitcoin. So the point is, if we see a return of a bull market and Bitcoin is looking bullish, economy is healing back, and we're still ranging here, it is very likely that we see a huge bump on Pepe Coin in the following months. If not, we still have levels to the downside as of these levels here. This means we are gonna go way down. Also, this means we're getting back into the bear market vibes. Bitcoin could dump towards the 20k level, and this would also be a major buying opportunity on Pepe Coin here. But let's not get too far ahead. Now we're playing it level by level. So far the pattern here is playing exactly as Shiba Inu's chart here, and if we see bullish news and bullish continuation for Bitcoin here, especially if we get an altcoin season, Pepe Coin will take off this range and we could see a massive pump up. So these levels here to me are very important levels here for Pepe Coin. Now for the short term, as we seen, as I predicted in this video here, at this pump of around 30%, we got some nice profits here over the weekend, a nice 30% on Pepe Coin. So congratulations to everyone that took that long. Pretty happy with the results I've got on this one. Now for the short term, for those who are day trading, this price action here, as I said before, this price action is typical of an illiquid market. For the short term, we can see that we are still putting in lower high, going towards this support again. Now whenever something gets too easy in a market, it is usually time for it to reverse, which means that people that got too used to longing Pepe Coin now whenever we get a dip, means that it's now their turn to get trapped, and now it's their turn to lose money, the same way shorts were used to shorting every pump here and here. This means that throughout this whole move down here, all the shorts were getting lazy and shorting every move up. Usually the market likes to punish those that get used to it, get used to one side only trade. Now everyone would expect a pump again from this level here. I would keep an eye on Bitcoin here. I would keep an eye on the news coming up on Wednesday. I would not rush anything here on Pepe Coin, even though it's still looking like we could get some little move move up here that we could capitalize on, make some profits from. So far now, I'm not taking a trade on Pepe Coin here. I'm just updating you guys on the short-term price action and as well as the long-term price action I've seen here. Keep an eye on this level here around the 14th and the 15th. What I would like to see here is a spike in the volume, something like what we had here at this dip here. That I would wait for something like that to happen here, something like a spike of volume with a little dip here. That would be my signal to take a long on Pepe Coin. As I'm waiting for some volume to pick up during this week, I'm thinking now that everyone is waiting for Wednesday's FOMC, that everyone is waiting for now what the Feds are gonna say about the rate hikes and everything that's going on. Then we resume trading. I'm gonna keep sharing with you guys my trades, what I'm doing, and hope you like the video. Leave a like. Cheers.